My dog, he don't bite. My dog, he don't even bite. Oh, but he barks all night.
This record is the first country record that I've made. Usually my solo work is like rock or more punk influenced, and a lot of the people that I collaborated with have been more from that ilk. Really, I put together like a totally different group of people than I had played with before. I used one person that I knew from Indigo Girls, a drummer named Jim Brock. He was kind of like my anchor. I feel like he's a country drummer first and foremost, although he plays rock and everything else. But a lot of the other people that I worked with were people I had never played music with. I kept thinking I'd make something that was country and more traditional country, or mountain, I guess southern, mountain, Appalachian, whatever you want to call it.
I'm practicing for the gig that matters. In the sky, in the sky. I'm singing for all my friends together when they fly.
Maybe starting about 12 years ago, when I started writing more solo music, I started writing some country songs too. So the idea was like, do something totally different, feel your way through it, go to North Carolina and see what happens. So I wrote Gig That Matters, and that was done with Phil and Brad and Heather and Justin, and we learned it, we did it, very straight ahead. Talking about your higher, like a bigger calling. You never understand the mystery of all the pain. And so I basically wrote a song that said, you know, I've been greedy and squandered my existence at a moment where I could say, here's my testimony, and you know, these are all the things that are going wrong in the world, and I just want your attention for 1 second to tell you that. And it was kind of about that. And I wrote it actually after playing a really, really bad private party with Emily, and I was like, this is not the kind of gig that matters to me at all. Let the Spirit Take a Hold was just a song that I wrote purely, just came out, I wrote it in the dressing room, and it was just like a moment of like wanting to connect. You know, I'm in my faith, I believe in questioning a lot of things, and so there's always something, a twist, you know. In a gospel song for me, it's not a straight ahead song. Usually it's got something in it that's about that idea that you can't find your answers necessarily in the institution. It's a spiritual moment that has nothing to do with like the secular world, and that's probably what the gospel songs tend to be. There's something stirring. Let the Spirit take hold. She came on up from way across the air, from a whiskey swamp and a vagabond clan, with a tune in her bucket and her head held high, and a book about her grandpa flying the skies. She said, man, it ain't never gonna be the same. You know, I'll give him a chance, but no one can play like Twain. Now it was back in the fall of '71. And sometimes we would just get around like one microphone, on the song, well, there's a few songs, like the song Anyhow. We just set up around one mic, and that was Jeff and Jim and Adrian and Jake, and we just played, you know, live. We just cut it completely live. Like a lot of these songs are about like traveling and aging and geography and all the you know, all those things you write about when you've been writing for a long time, I guess. These songs are all tied together with this kind of feeling of like moving and wistfulness, and you know, like this, like their geography, like time zone goes through different, you know, I'm traveling and it's like this unrequited love in some way, but it's also about like setting yourself free of time. And I want people to take that, the feeling away, or the landscape, or the abstractness of it.
More songs to sing, more days
you get the right players, it sort of leads you to where you need to be, and you just have to listen to the people that you're playing with.
Is that velvet hornbuck telling me to measure up? Now he locks my eyes, and I know just what I'm here for. Now love be swift, love be kind, while you're making up your